Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. Calling all B-Tech students, future technologists, and curious minds. Today we're taking a really hard look at the incredible tech we use and build every single day. Because let's be real, artificial intelligence is no longer just some weekend coding project or a neat algorithm humming away on a server somewhere. It is a massive, complex system with profound, literal human consequences. We aren't just writing lines of code anymore, guys. We're literally writing the rules for how society is going to operate in the future. Okay, let's dive into this. Should an AI system actually make decisions that affect people's lives? Just pause and really think about that for a second. We are essentially outsourcing human judgment to machines. From deciding who gets a mortgage to diagnosing a critical medical condition, AI is making life-altering decisions right this very minute. So how can we possibly ensure these artificial systems are fair and trustworthy when, let's face it, human beings themselves struggle with those exact same concepts? To tackle that massive question, here is our game plan for today. We'll cover the AI ethics imperative, defining responsible AI, the danger of bias, real-world ethical challenges, and finally, best practices and solutions. Think of these steps as your ultimate guide to debugging the moral code of AI. Let's get into it. Starting off with Section 1, the AI ethics imperative, the moral necessity. As AI gets exponentially more powerful, the ethical considerations around it are moving way past philosophical debates and becoming absolute engineering necessities. So, what exactly is AI ethics? Well, it's formally defined as the study of moral principles and responsible practices for developing and using AI systems. Simply put, it's about establishing a framework of right and wrong for machines. It ensures that when we're building these intelligent systems, we aren't just stopping at, hey, can we build this? But instead, we're asking, should we build this? And if so, how do we architect it the right way? And why does this matter to you? Because AI is definitely not abstract anymore. It directly influences the core pillars of human life and society. An algorithm might literally scan your resume and decide if you even get an interview. An AI might analyze an X-ray and influence your healthcare diagnosis. It's determining loan approvals in finance. It's personalizing learning and education, and it's even optimizing our public services. So, if the ethics are flawed at the foundation, the real-world damage is immediate and it is severe. Which perfectly brings us to Section 2, defining responsible AI, and the core pillars of AI. We know why it's important, but what does it actually mean for us to build and deploy these systems responsibly? So the crucial point is that responsible AI focuses on a core set of pillars: fairness, transparency, accountability, privacy, security, and safety. Listen, these aren't just corporate buzzwords to throw into a presentation. They are non-negotiable requirements for any system you ever intend to deploy. If your AI isn't secure, or if it violates user privacy, it really doesn't matter how highly optimized your predictive model is. It's just fundamentally flawed. Zooming in on transparency and explainability for a second, users absolutely must understand how an AI makes decisions. Think of it exactly like reading really well-documented code. We cannot accept algorithmic opacity anymore. You know, those completely black box models where massive data sets go in, a magic answer pops out, and literally nobody, not even the developers, knows exactly why. If an AI denies someone a bank loan, that person deserves a mathematically and logically sound explanation. They shouldn't be left completely in the dark. This leads us right into Section 3, the danger of bias, our system-breaking flaws. If transparency is our ultimate goal here, bias is absolutely the primary villain of the story. We've got to start treating bias like a critical bug that we must ruthlessly test for. So what is bias in AI, and why is fairness so incredibly important? The contrast here is pretty stark. Biased AI produces unfair results simply because it was fed skewed training data or built on flawed assumptions. Look, if society has historical prejudices and we just feed that raw historical data into an AI without correcting it, the AI is just going to learn and scale those exact same prejudices. Fair AI, on the other hand, is deliberately engineered to treat individuals and groups equitably. It's about actively neutralizing discrimination mathematically and structurally. And this brilliantly illustrates how bias easily escapes the lab and wreaks havoc in the real world. We've seen actual deployed hiring systems that favored certain demographic groups over others just because past successful hires happened to belong to those groups. We've seen facial recognition systems with horrifyingly high error rates for people of color. We've even seen lending algorithms unfairly penalize marginalized communities. Guys, this isn't theoretical at all. Biased data creates biased outcomes that harm actual, real people. Let's broaden our view a bit now in Section 4, Real-World Ethical Challenges, looking at the broader landscape. Biased data sets are obviously a massive problem, but they are really just one piece of a much larger and honestly sometimes chaotic ethical puzzle. When we map these theoretical challenges to specific tech out in the wild, the stakes become crystal clear. First up, misinformation and deepfakes are absolutely exploding right now thanks to generative AI tools. I mean, how do we even trust what we see online anymore? Next, because AI requires vast oceans of data to function, protecting user privacy and keeping personal data secure from misuse is a constantly escalating battle. And finally, accountability. Think about it. If an autonomous vehicle crashes, who is actually at fault? Is it the driver, the manufacturer, or maybe the software engineer who trained the model? These are massive, unresolved dilemmas in our field right now. But hey, we're just going to point out the doom and gloom and walk away. Let's shift gears to Section 5, Best Practices and Solutions, Fixing the Issues. As the future technologists of the world, how do we actually go about solving this? Consider this your actionable debugging procedure. Step 1. Use diverse data sets. You've got to ensure your training data actually represents the real, messy, diverse world, not just a tiny, narrow slice of it. Step 2. Test your models regularly. You can't just deploy a model and forget about it. You have to actively hunt for bias and monitor for model drift over time. Step 3. Protect user privacy from day one. You need to bake security right into the architecture itself. And Step 4. Maintain transparency. Always ensure there's a clear, human-understandable logic behind the AI's outputs. To quickly summarize everything we've covered today, ethical AI ensures our technology actually benefits society while proactively reducing risks and promoting fairness. It's not about stifling progress. It's not about slowing down innovation. It is entirely about balancing that incredible technological innovation with its very real human impact. We are building tools to elevate humanity, right? Not to automate our flaws. So I want to leave you all with a bit of an assignment, a challenge to take with you into your own engineering projects. Can you find a real-world AI ethics issue out there, maybe in the news or even in a product you use every day, and explain how it could be solved responsibly using the pillars we discussed today? Take a look around. The opportunities to build better, fairer technology are literally everywhere. Keep that moral compass calibrated, and I'll see you in the next explainer.